Hi. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Ann Kuntz. I'm a mental wellness advocate, and my mission is to empower, educate, and connect others to be mentally fit. And in my findings to do that, I realized that nutrition plays a huge part in one's mental well being. The USDA, the dietary guidelines, say that we should all have 5 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. And that depends upon your age and your gender, of course. Well, even to make things more complicated, those vegetables have to be different colors. And that even makes it more complicated. And that's because they different colors have different antioxidants. Well, I just had a friend recently that was diagnosed with cancer, and she immediately followed a healthy diet. After many months, they redid the lab tests, and the doctors requested a retest because the results were so unbelievably positive. So those second rounds of tests were the correct results. So I am 100% convinced that your diet plays a huge role in your overall health. Just tonight, I went to a seminar put on by two physicians, and it was about dementia, how to prevent dementia, which at my age, getting older, it's always first thing on our minds. Um, and the number one thing was to change your lifestyle. And the number one thing of changing lifestyle was to increase your fruits and vegetables. So, and that's hard to do. And that is why I love Juice Plus. It's an easy way to get the nutrition I need to stay healthy. When my girls were young, we took Juice Plus, and somewhere along the line, we stopped. And I'm very disappointed in that decision because there are so many great studies that you'll find out a little bit more later that prove it is such a great product. As of now, my family were all back on it again. And I am very excited to share this information with all of you as well. So you can take advantage of this as well. So I'd like to turn it over to Heather, my friend, who would like to share her story.
Hello. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Heather Heiberger, and I am Ann's neighbor. And um, so, I'm just going to tell a little bit about my story so that you can kind of see what Juice Plus has done for my family's life. My story begins about 2 years ago. My family was the family that was sick all the time. My kids, or well, my preschooler at the time was always bringing home colds, and it would just spread throughout all of us. We were on antibiotics on rotation, and I knew enough about gut health that I was very worried then about trying to take probiotics and get our gut health back in order after all these antibiotics, but it still was just an endless cycle. Both of my boys were on inhalers and allergy medications all the time, all seasons. At one point, I even had pneumonia in August, just horrible immune systems in general. I had sinus infections as well, nonstop. So I knew that we could be eating better, but I didn't really know where to start. On a good day, we were getting maybe 2 servings of fruits and vegetables. And honestly, with my boys, it was mostly fruit. So no wonder we were sick all the time. So my very best friend shared Juice Plus with me. And honestly, at first I was very skeptical and I kept just blowing her off for about 4 months. But I really love research. And so I started actually doing the research. And I quickly found that Juice Plus is actually one of the most researched nutritional products in the world, from very prestigious places. Just not, it's not done in the break room at Juice Plus. It's really good places that have been doing this research and finding these great results. So after doing a lot of my own research, I knew it was the right choice for my family. So I ate Juice Plus throughout my entire third pregnancy, and it was actually the best out of the three. I had absolutely no sciatic pain. I had no joint pain. I had lots of energy to keep up with my busy boys all summer long, and I also had an uncomplicated birth. All of these things are different, totally different than the stories with my boys. The doctor even commented that the umbilical cord was the thickest and healthiest one that she had seen in weeks, right after the baby was born. So that blew my mind. My 9-month-old now has never been on antibiotics or had an ear infection, and that's, again, completely different than my boys' infancy. So within a few months, our immune systems really started to improve. My husband does not have to take double the recommended dose of allergy medications just to get through his day, and that was on a daily basis. we were able to throw away the boys' inhalers completely. They haven't had to use them in over 15 months. My sinus infections disappeared, and I'm also happy to report that my oldest has been the only one that's been on an antibiotic for a topical like skin infection, and nobody else has been on any antibiotics in the last 15 months. So that's night and day, and the money we're saving on office visits is incredible. So I'm so thankful that my friend continued to share Juice Plus with me and cared about our family enough. Our quality of life has completely improved. And let me tell you, especially with my once picky eaters, as most young kids can be, it is total peace of mind knowing that they are flooding their bodies with over 30 fruits and vegetables before we even eat anything. And we're all craving veggies and fruits more now. They're willing to try new foods. It truly, our servings are going up and up. So I know that proper nutrition can prevent disease, and I'm passionate about passing on a legacy of good nutrition to my kids and everyone that I love. So I'm so grateful to have an easy and affordable option like Juice Plus for our family. And now I would like you to hear from Kayla.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, this has me so excited. I honestly have goosebumps on my arms just hearing Anne and Heather and just hearing their passion behind what nutrition, not just Juice Plus, but the education on what nutrition can do for our bodies. And the fact that a company was smart enough to realize we cannot get, like Anne mentioned, the amount of servings we need every single day, the variety of colors, the quantity and the quality that our bodies need, it's nearly impossible, especially in this day and age. The fact that one orange, when my grandparents were living, gives the same amount of 8 oranges today blows my mind. So just the quality of our food is just not there anymore. So I'm going to briefly talk to you guys about what exactly is Juice Plus. And what I love about this is I'm not going to be talking very long because our product line is so small, because we focus on quality and we don't want to have a huge product line where that gets lost. So the main part of our product line is these wonderful capsules. We have the fruit blend, the vegetable blend, and the berry blend. And what this is food in a capsule. You can see here, hopefully there's not a glare, you can see the list of those fruits in this. So what they do when they make Juice Plus is they take the whole fruit, vegetable, berry, and put it in this big old blender. They remove the water and the sugar, and all you're left is the nutrients. And like Anne was talking, those phytonutrients that our bodies needs, all of those colors working together. That's why they chose these certain different fruits, vegetables, and berries to put in this, because these work perfectly together in synergy in our bodies to do exactly what they're supposed to do. So like I said, we've got these main ones. One thing I'm very excited about that came out about 2 years ago is our Omega. And one thing I want to talk about, so I'm talking about the product line here, but I'm going to get personal because this just happened to me yesterday. So I went to the eye doctor, and I've been taking these for 2 years. Ever since they came out, I've been taking these. I went to the eye doctor yesterday, a new eye doctor I've never seen before, and she's asking me questions, and she asked me if I was taking an Omega. And I said, yes. And then she said, well, how many milligrams of a fish oil do you take every day? And I said, well, I don't take a fish oil. I actually use a plant-based omega that comes from different plant sources, not just one plant source. Because when I learned that omegas don't come from the fish, that it comes from the algae that the fish eat, why even take a fish oil? So that's why they created this. They knew there was a high demand for a quality omega product. And the fact that fish are not sustainable and they don't even produce omega. So they went straight to the source as well as other sources to make this omega product. She made the comment, are you taking omega? I think that just speaks for, just one thing that this can do, eye health. Anne, can share more with you. We have amazing videos to showcase this product. She can share more with you about this. But what I'm so excited about is how Ann and Heather both mentioned that these products have research behind them. We're going to end up with 40 published clinical research studies by the end of this year. And there's going to be some on the omegas. I can't even wait to hear what they find out that these awesome oils are doing in our bodies. So if you don't think I'm excited about these, I'm so excited about these. Kids as well can take these. It is just the oils in a capsule. It's cold encapsulated because heat would turn these oils, these precious oils, rancid, and you don't want that. And so they found a way. That's why it took them so long to come out with this. This was in the making for 10 years. So if that doesn't tell you how much this company focuses on quality. So this is cold encapsulated. What a kid can do, literally, if I had my daughters in here, they just pop it in their mouth and chew it, break it open. It has a orangey cream taste and they love it. My youngest, actually, I'll catch her sometimes because this is just a pop lid. Don't have to worry about calling anybody if your kids get into these products because they're just food. But she'll put this in, bite it, chew it. You can poke a hole in it, put it in anything for your children to get that into their bodies. This is wonderful for brain health, and those little ones really, really need this for their brains. Speaking of the little ones, we have gummies, and that's what's amazing about this company is, it's not just the capsules, because they know everybody needs nutrition. So we have the gummies, and a child can get it for free for up to 4 years, anywhere from age 4 to full-time college student. That's actually how my family first got started. My husband was actually still going to college. He was introduced to these products. He knew we needed them, but his first thought was his mom. And so we used her as the adult, signed up, got a free order, but gave the free order to her because we knew, like some people, they're apprehensive about things. And is this too good to be true? And we knew she probably wouldn't take it if we didn't just give her the free order. So we did that. She's had amazing results, and her story is a story in its own. I'm just so blessed for that. And I actually took this as my sole prenatal, and that's where our story just really develops. Something we did for her ended up being something truly impacting for us, because I used it as my sole prenatal. I went through, like Heather mentioned, her third pregnancy was totally different from her first two. I didn't know what it felt like to not have a good pregnancy. I have 2 little girls, and both of my pregnancies were wonderful. The recovery, it was like I didn't really have a recovery because I felt completely fine and people were shocked. But that just goes to show what you fuel your body with, your body will repay you. So back to the product line here, I've got the Complete, which is, I would say, if I had to pick, this is probably our family's all-time favorite. This is like essential. These are essential. These are such a treat, but also essential for our bodies because they're packed full of 15 different plants. And I won't go into too much detail with these because Ann can share more with you, but we use this for so many things. Some people think shake mix, smoothies, whatever. I don't drink smoothies. You can use this for so many different things. We use this for pancakes, energy bites. I make the girls pudding for breakfast. I'm waiting for my daughter. She's going into first grade. I'm waiting for her to come home from school and say, my teacher's wondering why I'm eating pudding for breakfast. And I'll be ready to tell her, it's not your typical pudding. It's packed full of nutrients that sends my daughter out the door, full of everything she needs to have a good start instead of, like cereal or something. Along the same lines as the Complete is our bars. And that's pretty much, this is a box of bars. I'm out of bars. We're always out of bars. But we have the tart cherry and the chocolate fig. These are great as well, packed full of plants, just like the Complete shake mix. But in a nutshell, that is our product line. We also have the Tower Garden, which is another amazing way to live a healthy lifestyle because you can grow your own food without dirt and mess. And really, without a green thumb. My cousin was over here earlier today. We were looking at the tower garden and she said, well, look at you with your green thumb. I said, I don't necessarily have to have a green thumb with this because I put the plants in, make sure the tank is full of water, and let it go, and it grows like crazy. So that's pretty much it. And that's, I love this company because it wasn't just created yesterday. It is a 50-year-old company. Juice Plus has been around for 25 years. They celebrated their 25th year last year. And not just their mission is inspiring healthy living around the world, but they're not just about that. They're also inspiring giving around the world. They are the top sponsor for the St. Jude's Marathon, which I ran in last year. It was an amazing experience. They also work with the Boys and Girls Club. They work with Volunteers of America and A Change for Hunger. And everything that they have going on is absolutely amazing. And the company has a heart of gold. I couldn't be happier to share these products with people, but also knowing that we have an awesome company behind us, doing everything for us. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to turn it back over to Anne, and I just want to say thank you for allowing me to share this with you.
Thank you, Kayla. That was great information. And Heather, for telling your story as well. What I love about this is in listening to this, it's so neat to have the same product have so much benefit to all different ages, the kids, the adolescents, the young adults and parents, and also old people like me. So, so many things are just a lot of times for certain people. But Juice Plus is for everybody, and that's what I love about it. And as you all know me, I'm going to go zero in on all the research that has to do with mental health, because that's a big passion of mine. But what we put into our body is so important for our brain development, and that's why I am so passionate about this. So thank you for listening, and share with any of your friends and family. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I will make sure you get the answer. Thank you so much. Good night.